Chapter 2, Lesson 6, Graphing in 4 Quadrants. Okay, first thing we're going to do is just get a few definitions down in our notes. So the origin is the place where the x and y axis meet, right? And it's at 0, 0. It's also where we start counting, where we start counting to plot a point. Okay? And then our quadrants, if we remember from last year, is the 4 parts that the x and y axis divide the coordinate plane into. Okay, and we're going to put a little graph. You have a graph, and we're going to label it with the different parts. Okay, so for our example, the parts that we want to label on our graph are, we want to make sure that we remember that right here is the origin. All right, we have our x-axis and our y-axis. And then our quadrants, we remember we label them with Roman numerals. We start up here, and we say this is quadrant 1. And quadrant 1 will always have a positive x value and a positive y value. Then we come over here, and we have quadrant 2. And quadrant 2 will always have a negative x value and a positive y value. And then down here, we have quadrant 3, which has a negative x value and a negative y value. And then we have quadrant 4, which has a positive x value and a negative y value. Now remember, sometimes points can be considered not in a quadrant. For example, if they are lying right on the x-axis or right on the y-axis. So these 2 points right here and our origin, we'd say are not on an axis.